From Oracle Park in San Francisco, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. Our starting pitcher in this one, Adrian Hauser. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches? Or you're just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone. Where he wants. Now it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Stephen Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
At the plate, George Valera. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Gavin Williams. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one.
Ball inside.
Williams, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Very high with that one. And that's ball three. That one misses.
That's ball four.
So
Take your
lead-off
base.
walk.
Batting second, designated hitter, Luis
Arise stands in.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Six straight outside the strike zone. Lee on at first, nobody out. Fastball is outside. And a 3-1 on the way. That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Here comes a 3-2. On the outside corner, got him looking. Arise. Not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. One out man at first. Willie Adames stands in. Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike one.
Ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. On the ground to third, might be two. To Rocchio at second for one, and that's two. We head to the second. Back here in San Francisco, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouled off left side. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. One down.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Two down. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, C.J. Kayfus. That's in there. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Oracle Park and digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
No, that's low. Ball.
Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. That one is upstairs. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
That's the ball.
That one misses.
Best ball
So lead off walk.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. That one misses. That's 5 straight. No score here in the second. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball to strike. In the dirt. One, 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Elliott.
1 out man at first. Elliott Ramos, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike. Ramos wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So here's Bader now. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Strike 2.
Rocchio. The throw to first. That ends the frame. We'll move to the... All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Back one.
Top of the third, no score.
Boog,
That's
it
the
looks
ball.
like somebody
Outside.
missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Taps softly to the right side. He'll do it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the
Up
third.
next for Cleveland, left fielder.
Here's the Cleveland
Stephen
leadoff
Kwan.
hitter, Stephen Kwan. That one ripped. Bader sizing it up. And a superb diving catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that is out of play. That one way inside. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. Sends it to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung Hoo Lee digs in now. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that one. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Look out.
You hit him.
And it hit him.
You got him.
Up next for the Giants.
2 outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one hit to right. And that will end the inning. On to the fourth. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there for strike one. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the center fielder, Chase DeLauder. Liner, and this could be trouble. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out.
Out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense. Excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. First offering way inside, almost got him. And the 1-0.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 2-2. This to third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. Way inside, gets out of the way. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman
And here is Matt Chapman. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. That's inside.
It's like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Chapman gets a piece there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here in San Francisco. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, C.J. Kafis. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-2. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Runners at the corners here, one away. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Kwan in the box again. Takes a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The 1-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And a base hit right there. And now two aboard. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera, 1 for 2.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a ground ball. Chapman over to first in time. They limit the damage here. Two men left stranded, but they do push across. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. This one in the air right field. Valera after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. And now Bader up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Out in front and foul to the left side. Here comes the 0-1. The Giants hitless so far in the game. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch swinging. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short. And that is the inning. He's through 5 without allowing. Back here at Oracle Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Hauser back to work. And right back to the mound. On to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
That's in. Ball.
Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Chase DeLauder.
Hey.
Tapper back to the mound. Save.
Hey.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Arias in the box again, takes a strike. Fought off foul. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Guardians lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Bunting for a hit. Rocchio, and he beats it. He's safe.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
No outs, runner at first. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Hey.
Oh, 1 down. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
chopped left side. Tosses across to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. So now with one away and a man at second, Luis Arias now at the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Line and a base hit into right. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gavin Williams gives way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Number 63 takes over on the mound. And here is Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Giants with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Check swing, went around, and that is strike two. Double play ball to second. The underhand flip. There's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. Top of inning number 7. Stepping up for the Guardians, C.J. Pappas. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Walker. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Line drive. Lee takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Walker in his third season. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. The 1-1.
Ball out.
Just missed.
That's high. That's a ball.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first in time, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Next for Cleveland, second baseman Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Hit on the ground to short. Adames slings to first, and that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 7th. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. Matt Chapman hits one out. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 2-1.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now here is Harrison Bader.
Oh, yeah.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Ramos leads off first with one away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away now.
up next for the Giants, catcher
Patrick Bailey will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
For the Giants, second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Going away. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. That's outside, and it's 1 and 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Naylor throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. When the Giants go deep, it's for the top of the 8th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Hey!
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Got him! Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman Jose
Now it's Jose
Ramirez.
Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Tap foul at the plate. The Giants holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the air to left center. Ramos gets under it, and that's the third out.
For Cleveland.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Eric Zabrowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan should have this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Giants.
Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. And that one upstairs, ball one. Action in the pen down there. Matt Festa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gaddis also throwing. Left field. Kwan heads after it. Whips on it, and it falls.
Take another shot at it.
Adames can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swings through that. One out, and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Next offering is down low. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Devers goes after that one for strike one. Runner at second, two down. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Got him. Inning over. So the Giants back here at Oracle Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. So they turn to their closer, Randy Rodriguez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Strike two. On the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Called out on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
DeLauder, batting with one down, takes a strike.
No, that's down. Ball.
So now 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That's a little bit low. Inside.
No, that's inside.
And it's a full count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging for the K. And the Guardians with one out left. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey! That miss. That's the ball.
Rodriguez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Sliced hard but foul. Rodriguez is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.